What's up guys, David here, and you and I can both agree that medical school is one of the hardest graduate schools to go through. Coincidentally, I am a pre-med major. Though I don't know for sure that I'm actually going to go to medical school, but I'm curious about what I could look forward to in the future. Now, I've seen a lot of those day in the life of medical students on YouTube, but all those were before the pandemic, and I really want to see what has changed. And it turns out there's actually a video that was published in October where another medical student talks about what he does in a day. Anyway, since there's a solid chance that I will be looking into medical school, I feel like what better way to spend my time besides reacting to a modern day in the life of a medical student and see how busy these students really are. So, here we go. Okay, so it's in the morning. When does he wake up? I want to know. Probably really early. I think okay, with all due respect, anyone being to wake up this early is great. However, in this case, I'm not that impressed because he is a medical student, and as far as I know, doctors are supposed to have inconsistent sleep schedules, and because sometimes you're going to be going to work this early. And if this is someone from like any other field, I'd be really impressed, because 4:30 is pretty early. But I don't think he wakes up this early every single day. I may be wrong, I don't know. But anyways, let's see what he does. Does he have class early? Does he have clinicals today? Because I know medical students sometimes have clinicals in the morning. I don't know. I mean, is he a first year? There's so many questions. Is he going to the gym? I think he is. Okay, so he's just getting ready, I think. I think he's getting ready to go to the gym, I think. Or he's gonna go run. I don't know. I think he's going to the gym. His water. Is that his protein shake? Oh my god. Alright. Okay, yeah. Alright. Yeah. See, this is something I just can't do. I cannot get up this early to go to the gym. I prefer working out at night, and it just never happens to me. Yeah, I really wish I could just wake up in the morning and be motivated enough to go to the gym, but that never happens. Anyways. Okay. And he just got back. Alright, I guess he's gonna start studying. Oh wait, no, does he not eat breakfast? Wait, hold on. I know he's okay. I think he's eating breakfast.
Good morning, y'all. Today I'm going to be giving you a look into the life of a first year med student.
He's a first year. Interesting. So I think the first year is where you learn everything, so that's going to be interesting. Let's see what he does.
Specifically though, a very hectic day in the life of a med student. I have an exam tomorrow, and
wow.
I'm not sure there are enough hours in the day to go through everything you need to today, but if that's interesting to you, then come along with me.
That is
First though,
interesting.
we're going to make some breakfast.
So yeah, that's what I said. You're probably going to eat breakfast if you're a medical student, because you're going to like have no energy to study. What is he making? Looks healthy. I think he just grabbed some tuna out, and he's cutting up some, is that pepper or tomato? I can't tell. I think that looks like pepper to me. Alright, so I think that's some tuna, and he's putting some spice in there, or some seasoning. I can't tell what those are. And he's putting some eggs. That actually looks really good. Yeah, that looks really, really good.
Let's see how many flashcards we have to do today. Please be good to me.
I can't tell.
Oh, kill me. 540 reviews isn't actually that bad. The reason
You have to do 540 in one day? How are you gonna remember all that?
The reason I'm worried is because I have 250 new ones to do before tomorrow,
Oh.
and I have to review for the exam, and I have to go to lab to review the structures. For now, I just need to get...
You get 200 vocabs or like flashcards every single day as a medic? medical student? Damn. And then you had to also go back to study that. Oh my god. I don't know if I can do
Doing
that.
some flashcards, so I'll see you guys in a bit. $347 cards left. Oh,
damn.
Honestly, that's a little depressing when I think about it, but we gotta start somewhere, make dents in it as we go along the day, have enough time, hopefully, to start the new stuff. I gotta go dissect at 10, but before that, we have class at 8, so I'll keep you guys updated. For now, though, I need to get to class. I don't know if you can hear it in the background. It just started, so I gotta go do that, and I'll see you guys in a bit.
So as we turn this sideways, the ultrasound then is now more and the external collateral start taking over.
All right, so class just finished. It's 9:15 right now. I have to be in the anatomy lab at 10:30.
Wow.
So what do we do in that hour? If you guessed flashcards, you're absolutely right.
Oh my. Yeah, I've never when I wait in between classes, I've never thought of studying for some reason. But if you're a medical student, you clearly have to do that. That's what it takes.
I have to do as many flashcards as I can right now because today's just gonna be so tight. I'm so pressed for time, especially with the practical exam tomorrow. Not having done.
You have a practical exam? Wait. What is that? Is that like a checkoff? I think it's like where you perform some skills, right? I think that's what it is.
Tomorrow's material yet. Yes, we still have new material.
Okay, so you have to worry about tomorrow's stuff, and you have to study, and you have to do today's stuff. Oh my god. Imagine you fall behind in medical school. Like I feel like if you fall behind, you're screwed.
On the day of the practical.
That's why.
If I don't keep up with those, it gets worse
God.
and worse and worse.
Yeah.
So I have to start doing those. I'm gonna take you with me, bring the camera over there, and get to studying. Ooh, not bad, not bad. All right, time goes by quick, I think, when you're making progress because I just realized I have to go. Fortunately, I don't have to change out of this because once I get to the anatomy lab, I'm gonna change into scrubs, so I'll show you what that looks like. But yeah.
Wait, can you show us what's in? Wait, I don't think he can show us what's inside of the anatomy lab. I don't think that's allowed. I don't know. We'll see.
I'm on my way now, and
I really want to see
you know
what's
how
inside
it
of an
goes.
anatomy lab because I've never taken anatomy in college yet.
And I'm back.
Oh, he's back.
And as
Oh,
much
okay.
as I
Dang it.
enjoyed anatomy lab today,
I wanted to
maybe
see what's
today
inside
more
of
than
it.
ever, I also couldn't wait to come home and tell you guys about it. So in a way, it's a win-win, but it also could be a lose-lose. But the point is, today was head and neck for the first time. So far, we've done the back, the chest, the thorax, so we held the heart, the abdomen.
Wow.
So the fact that today was my favorite day so far, even more so than holding the donor's heart in my hand, that's saying a lot. Trust me, I enjoyed everything so far, but today was special. The face was cut completely in half. You could see the brain. The face was dissected, so you could see all the muscles of the face.
Yeah, I if it's a donor's body, if the body was donated to science, I'm pretty sure he's not allowed to film that. But that would have been cool.
The things that make you smile, the things that make you frown. It was an unbelievable experience. And not only was it the
Imagine
coolest, it also made me the most appreciative of the donors so far. And trust me, that's also a high bar because it's just an incredible gift that they've given us. For those of you who don't know, donors are the people who have donated their body for us to dissect. The entire time I was in anatomy lab, my mind was going back and forth between two thoughts. The first thought is, oh my goodness, this is the coolest thing I've ever seen. And the second thought is, oh my goodness, I am so incredibly appreciative of this opportunity. Because at the end of the day, our knowledge here is going to contribute to the way that we treat our patients, the knowledge that we have that we can apply to the cases that we will see. So bottom line is, I found that extremely interesting and super cool. You know what's not super cool though? More flashcards. Yes, I know, very fun.
Honestly, I honestly really love flashcards. I don't know why. It's just something that motivates me to keep doing it. Because when, like, you know, the situation where like you start to understand everything, and when you get the flashcards correct, you feel good. That's how it is for me. So I don't know. If it's just flashcards, I may do fine in medical school. I don't know.
Stick with me though. There's a lot to do today. I just got to do some flashcards for right now. So I'll catch you guys in a bit. And the last flashcard. Yes, sir. That's what I like to see. So it's about 2:20 right now.
So you did 200 flashcards already? What? I I'm not that impressed, actually. Never mind.
Way ahead of schedule, and by that...
Wait, hold on. You've done all that at 2 o'clock. Bro. It's almost 2 o'clock for me right now, and I haven't done anything besides record this video. And I did do some homework, but that's pretty much it. Dang. I need to get more productive.
I mean, we're not as far behind as I thought. I'm still super behind. There's an exam tomorrow, a practical, I should say, and I have to go in person with my team at 3 to study for it. Well, I don't have to go in person to study, but it's one thing learning it on the flashcard. It's a whole different thing to find it on a real body, and by it, I mean structures.
Especially if it's a practical exam. I'm pretty sure that's not lab. Like, I don't think it's like I'm pretty sure that's basically where you have to actually perform some skills in front of a person, not like a multiple choice test.
And things aren't always as they're supposed to be, so I need to go do that in person. I'm going to take a little bit of a break, so I'm going to go get lunch right now and relax for a few minutes, and then I'm going to do a little bit more review and then head over to the med school. So let's make some lunch.
What are you making? An avocado? Oh my god, this guy's like a bodybuilder too. Oh my. The food he makes. Oh my. Like it looks like he keeps track of the carbs and the proteins and all the fats. Oh my god. Shout out to you, man. This guy knows what he's doing. What is he making? I think he's gonna go study with his friends now. I think. And he's back. I love the music, actually. Take 2 showers a day. Nice.
Hey yo, guess where I'm at right now? I'm gonna give you a second. 3, 2.
Right.
If you guess that I'm at my desk, then you were absolutely right.
I mean, I don't think that's really hard to guess. No, I did not guess that. I mean, I thought he was in his bedroom or something. That's nice.
Oh,
he's gonna be studying now.
I thought that was a nighttime routine though. Good one. I wish it was too. I want to get that out of the way because as soon as I'm done studying, I want to crash. I left lab after however many hours, feeling like I knew less than when I walked in.
That is very relatable. When you learn more things, you feel like you remember less. That's very relatable.
I don't know if y'all have ever experienced this before,
yeah,
but for me,
the
more I study for exams, the more I realize how much I blissfully ignored, and I have a lot on my plate. I still haven't reviewed tomorrow's material yet. Not even reviewed, I haven't learned it, I haven't seen it before.
I mean, wait, hold on. Shouldn't you be learning that tomorrow and not today? Shouldn't you be studying today?
It's 7:25. My normal bedtime is like 8:45.
Damn.
But that's obviously not gonna happen tonight. And hey, it is what it is. But I still gotta study for the exam. But for real, like, I'm not kidding when I say I feel like I know less than I did. That's not an exaggeration. That being said, if there was ever a way to spend 4 hours, it would be with my classmates. I mean, they make the whole experience fun, like good classmates, stuff that you've been wanting to learn your whole life. That's the only combo that's gonna make this work. Otherwise, I'd crash and burn. I mean, I still might crash and burn, but I'm rambling at this point. I gotta study tomorrow's new material and then cram for tomorrow's practical. Now, this is the first time.
Wait, why would you study tomorrow's new material first? Shouldn't you be reviewing for the exam first and then worry about tomorrow's stuff tomorrow? Honestly, I feel like that's probably better. I don't know.
I say the word cram so far throughout the anatomy block. I've been able to avoid that pretty well because that's all I was about in high school, or excuse me, not high school, well, high school too, but in undergrad.
I don't think I've actually crammed for an exam once yet. I mean, I'm not that busy of a college student, besides, I mean, now I am, but like last semester I really wasn't that busy. So I've never actually had to worry about cramming, but I mean, I probably will this semester.
Cramming. I tried to move away from that. Looks like we're back to our old ways, but there's nothing else I can do. There's just so much to do tomorrow.
Yeah.
But I'm still happy. Like, I don't know if that's weird to just say out loud, but I'm having a good time.
I mean, if it's something you enjoy, you would have a good time. So,
You know what I mean? Like, this is what I've wanted to do my whole life. Yeah, it's hard. Yeah, I don't want to study all day, and I won't choose to have it like this all the time, but anatomy is kind of like a rite of passage. I've mentioned that before, and I'm happy to be going through it. I really can't waste any more time though. I gotta get back to work.
Yeah.
I'll see you guys in a bit.
So the preganglionic parasympathetic fibers are going to originate in an area of the brain called the inferior
just
salivary
studying
nucleus,
for a couple hours.
and they leave the brainstem with cranial nerve 9.
Wait, how many hours does this guy study for a day? I think he's like going to class counts. Probably about 7 or 8. Like going to class and studying. I mean, that reminds me of high school. That literally reminds me of high school. Going to school for like 6 hours and then study for like 2 more hours. That reminds me of high school. Dang, those memories are gonna come back.
All right, so it's about 11:30 right now,
You just
and I
studied for
have
3 hours.
no idea where those last few hours went. Not that I was messing around, like I was doing my best to focus, and I was being productive, but I didn't even get half of what I wanted to get done, and that's tough to accept because I really don't feel like I wasted much time today at all, and I was already behind. Now I'm more behind. It is what it is, though. I really don't.
Hey, hold on. If you didn't study learn tomorrow's material, I wouldn't say you're behind. I mean, you're supposed to learn tomorrow's material and study it tomorrow, not today. You know what I mean? I think you should be more concerned about your test tomorrow.
I don't know what to say. I did my best, and I don't want to make it out like I'm failing or something or the sky is falling. It's not, but it is a little difficult when you're so used to, okay, putting in the work, and if that means going all night, that means going all night, but eventually getting the result. Now it's a little bit different because it's more like a marathon. Like if I were to pull an all-nighter, like it's 11:30 now, I wake up around 4:30. If I were to just use these few hours, then maybe, let's say in undergrad, if I had an exam, then I'd be able to do well on it and then sleep the next day or the day after the next day. But now, this is a 7-week anatomy course. If you screw yourself one day, I mean, maybe you feel a little better after the exam, but you're not really doing yourself any favors. So I promised myself.
Yeah, I think I should start preparing. I think I should prepare to not take pull all-nighters. I haven't pulled an all-nighter yet this whole year, so let's keep that streak going.
No sleeping, no all-nighters, I should say, unless I really have to for the final or something, because I did that way too much in undergrad. I'm trying to avoid it now. I know it sounds stupid. I know I didn't need to do all-nighters in undergrad. That's a story for another time, but for now, I'm going to get some sleep. I think just under 5 hours is acceptable for today. That's the day in the life of a medical student. Honestly, this was a little harder than normal.
Yeah, I figured if this is like every single day of your life, I don't know how anyone can pull through that.
But it is pretty accurate. I don't want to make it seem like it's this.
I feel like this is probably one of the more busy days because he does have a test. Like normally he will only have to study the material today and, like he said, maybe review for tomorrow, like learn tomorrow's material. But like, I honestly don't think every day will be this busy because I don't think anyone can pull through that.
Like I have to save every minute of every day. But today and for the next week or two, it seems like it's gonna.
Alright, I think that's pretty much his video. Yeah, that was pretty interesting. After watching this video, part of me is like, do I really want to do all this work? And part of me is like, wow, this is an opportunity I don't want to miss out on. Anyways, that's all I have today. My question to you is, what do you think about medical school? Do you think it's way too much work? Do you think it's too difficult? Or are you just intrigued by the salary of a doctor? Let me know in the comments below and I'll see you guys next time.